Where are we?
Oh, here we are. We're lost. You'll have noticed that in the movies a lot at the moment we're getting remakes of old TV series on the big screen with big budgets and trying to live off that brand name recognition of an old TV series that people recognise the name of, even if they've not necessarily seen it themselves. One of the ones during the 90s was Lost in Space.
Yes, now based on the old TV series from the 60s,
Yep.
it was quite a lot different from the TV series.
It was a
in
lot
some
more
ways.
serious and took itself much more seriously. Than...
Similar concept though of a family heading out into space and getting
Lost.
but they did release some toys.
They did indeed.
And we're having a bit of a retro look at
A little bit of a retro.
a couple of old toys from Lost in Space movie.
Yep. So what we have here is Major Don West in his battle armour, which is basically just his regular outfit, plus a helmet, which comes up out of nowhere, which is one of my favourite tropes in movies. Helmets just... and that's, I hate that, but anyway.
Yeah.
And of course he comes with an alien spider, who is like one of the bad guys.
Yeah. There was a scene in that movie where Matt LeBlanc was shooting his gun.
Yep.
And taking out a whole bunch of these spiders.
Yep.
These space spiders, which were crawling all through the ship that they'd found floating out in space.
Yep.
So this is him here in toy form. Now he's got the helmet on him there. That's the very famous helmet that just comes out of nowhere, as he said. He's got his cool blaster rifle thing. That's
Big gun that he assembles it, I think.
And he's wearing a space suit as well.
Yep. His
action armory suit thing.
With bits all over it, like, I guess they're pipes and stuff and things.
Oh yeah, because
it's the future and technology. Let's take that helmet off.
Ta-da!
Now, is that Matt LeBlanc? There's some LeBlancness about it, I guess.
Not really. He has dark hair, that's about it.
Pretty much.
So they obviously didn't have his likeness, or they couldn't recreate his likeness very well.
I think it's a case that they couldn't recreate his likeness as well. I mean, it's not bad, but it's certainly, if you showed that to, your mum or something like that and go, who's this? She might be able to pick it's Matt LeBlanc. I'm not guessing that she necessarily would.
He looks like one of the Tracy brothers from Thunderbirds.
Well, Marionette would have given a less wooden performance than Matt did. Hey-oh!
Give me an excuse to kill you. Please?
And the little spider creature, space spider.
Yep.
So the legs don't...
Nope, nothing on it moves.
It looks like they should. They're in there in little joints, so it looks like they should pivot around, but they don't.
He's got a little magnet embedded in there, which is for use with some of the play features of other toys.
Oh.
But this particular one, not so exciting. It's basically just so that Matt has somebody to shoot.
It's cool to see the paint, the details on there. There's a few textures on the spider there, different colours.
Yeah, a little bit of wash in there, just a bit of bring out the greys a little bit. So that's a nice detail which we may not have seen prior to this.
So cool to see a slice of a different era.
It's definitely on that cusp between what we knew in the 80s and what the toy industry would become in the 21st century. So it's a very unique part of toy history.
Goodbye.
So that's Major Don West, made by Trendmasters from Lost in Space, the movie. Anyway, leave a comment down below. Don't forget to thumbs up our video and subscribe to the channel. We are out of here for now.
Yes, because no one ever told you life was going to be this way, especially when you review toys.